Hello, my sweet soul tribe, and welcome to my channel, Conversing Through Love and Light. I'm Gigi, and today we have card pulling for the full moon energies of January 28th of 2021. We have 3 different decks that we have for choices, so I'm going to let you look at these real quick, see which ones you feel drawn to. So we have Deck 1 or A with the Moonstone and the Rainbow Fluorite. You have Deck 2 or B with the Clear Quartz and the Opalized Ammonite. And then you have Deck 3 or Deck C, whichever way you would like to call it, with the K2 stone and the Selenite above it. Take a moment. And then we're going to get into starting to read these. I want you all to remember that time is an illusion, and that anything that you feel like is resonating, take that. Leave what does not. You can always come back later on. Then it might make more sense later after you had a little bit more time to process. My channel is all about talking with and through the ideas of love and light. So any hate, negativity, anything along those lines are zero tolerance. I want to be able to help you guys get through. Sorry, we have big planes coming by. I live near an Air Force base. But we have train of thought lost. But yeah, so I want to make sure that you guys are getting some guidance. The way I describe and I explain things, I'm always going to give you the opportunity to look at this from the positive side versus just hitting you with a whole ton of crap. Because we all know that when we're getting hit with a ton of crap and we're already feeling like pretty crappy, it doesn't make anything any easier. A lot of times it makes it harder for you to understand. So my way of going through my readings is to give you information, perspectives, and a different way to look at the situation. So again, if you like my readings, please feel free to join and subscribe. I have lots of big plans for my page and to get this to grow. It's just getting it figured out, having the time to be able to do it. Like most of us, we all are very busy people, and sometimes we just don't have enough time in the day to be able to do everything we need. But with that, let's get on into this. So we're going to have the Moonstone with the Rainbow Fluorite, and this is Deck A. So we have Will, Wisdom, and Mind. This is a balance. This is starting to understand that what we think our mind, body, and soul has a huge impact on how we operate through our day. The crown is really standing out to me right now, so this definitely feels like somebody's starting to stand in their sovereignty, their power of knowing. And then we have knowing who they are against the extremities of the outside. You can see he's sweating. It looks like it is just hot as Hades outside that window, even though it looks like that is the moon. So that gives you an idea. So somebody's been battling a lot of things that feel like are trying to pull you down, but you're sitting in your room, unbothered. You know you've got a glass of water right there. Yes, it's hot. Yes, you're uncomfortable. But you know you're going to make it through this. Because you're shining your light. You're stepping into that power. You know who you are. And you get down with your bad self. You have no problem telling people where to put it. You have every right to be able to set your boundaries and hold onto those boundaries. You do not need to bend to somebody else to let them feel like they can stay. If it's not working, let them go. It's not your problem, it is their problem. You are blossoming, and this is a beautiful way. When you're feeling stuck, heed the counsel of your elders, your wise ones. Whether this is your higher source, whether this is a grandfather, is what I'm hearing. Somebody you can reach out to and talk to. Whether they're in the physical world or whether they're in the astral world. I want to just grab you guys a couple more cards real quick. You are creating a new community, a loving environment. Shangri-La, basically. You're creating what you want within your life. You have now vision of what you're trying to go towards. One sec. You have a card that ran away. You're a master artisan. You can create anything you put your mind to. You're studying your course. The sun has come out and you're no longer feeling like you're trapped within the storm. Full sails ahead to your wish fulfillment. You are no longer having to carry these extremities of the past that you used to feel you had to carry. So, this is beautiful, you guys. I am proud of you. That is amazing, amazing push forward. Lots of abundance that I see within this cards. Lots of food, a very warm, very nurturing environment. So you're getting there. Hang tight for that. And with that, let's move to our next one, which is for the bee with the clear quartz and the opalized ammonite. This guy, I don't know why, but I am so just drawn with him right now. I cannot wait to wrap him and create him into a little necklace. So for group B, something that you're working on, whether it was in the summer, is now coming to fruition through the winter, or something that you're working on right now in the winter will come to fruition in the summer. There's two different parts of this. One group started in the summer, the other group started in the winter. But either way, you are working towards these. You're now rocking the Queen of Roses, aka the Queen of Cups energy. Kindness, compassion, love. You're learning to operate from that cup of love and to share that. Again, this is a very rich environment with lots of roses. Starting to find pleasure within your own life. Learning to embrace the things that bring you joy. And if you're not yet, you're going to be. That's what Spirit says. You're learning to do this. So some of you are further into it. Others of you are just kind of starting to grasp onto that idea with a willing release. You're in a transformation. You're releasing that which no longer serves you. There we go. Get the words out. Which is beautiful, because that's what the full moon are all about, is releasing energy that we no longer need. And being aware of what you feed your soul. The Lover's Feast, which is not always about a connection on the physical world. This is your divine masculine and your divine feminine that live within yourself. You are now feeding both sides of yourself. This is a balance. And understanding that you have to be able to balance both sides to create this bountiful feast. And that's what your feminine has you working on right now. So this may be the masculine finally releasing some stuff and being able to embrace that kindness and compassion, or it's a feminine with masculine energies. They tend to run for more within and learning how to embrace that gentleness of the feminine. Grab you guys a few more cards. Writing a new way with the scribe. Taking down new thoughts, new ideas, new inspirations, things you're wanting to do. It's time to roll up your sleeves. It's time to do the hard work to create that new environment. And don't panic about the sun setting. It'll come back around. Time is an illusion, remember. So even though you may be feeling like there's this big push of like you have to get everything done right now, you don't. Because again, you're clearing the old for the new. Things are up in the air because you're still working on this energy. So whatever you're feeling like you're stuck or stagnant with, know that it's not. Your Pentacle, your King of Scrolls is already telling you, we've got this. We've got our ideas written down as he runs away at me. Stay patient, stay loving, stay kind to yourself. As Archangel Raphael helps you open your heart chakra, helps you heal these wounds from the past, so that way you can continue to go forward with your life, with your way of being. So just remember, as we transform, things can feel a little stuck, turbulent, chaotic. It kind of depends on which way those energies are working for you, but definitely have a moment to take a deep breath in and let go that which no longer serves you. It's okay to release. It may hurt. There may be some things that you've had to let go that you did not expect, as I hear. But just remember, things can come back around. It's just time to let it go for now. So, with that, I wish you all lots of love on that. And I will be here to guide you. And let's get to the last group with the K2 stone. This is one of my new babies. I'm in love with this stone. Isn't it gorgeous? And then the selenite. So for group C, we have bird's nest. Somebody's wanting to create a home. Somebody wants to take care of their family, their babies. Again, we've got a butterfly here, and butterflies are always transformations. So something in the outside area of your life is in a transformation while you're at home looking after your little ones. Yeah, abundance. You've been working on bringing in all this goodness, a harvest of sorts. Something that you've been wanting will be coming forth. It's uncharted. It can be a little daunting in those dark seas, but remember, there's always light to guide you along the way. Tread those waters. Remember, even though it sometimes, again, it gets turbulent with life, that you'll make it through. Have that faith and that trust in the divine, because you have a powerful move you're making right now. This creation of home for your family, whether it's yourself, whether you actually have kids and the other half, whatever it is that you feel home, you are working on that home. And I want to remind you all that home starts from within. Believe it or not, because we've all heard this before. And I know a lot of people are like, yeah, whatever. But it really does. You can't make a house a home until you feel like you are home within yourself. So as you're going through this and you're taking this big step forward, unlocking whatever this is of a union, this is a birth of sorts. Whether it is a, again, physical plane birth with somebody maybe expecting, or whether this is a birth of a new way of being. Your divine masculine is sitting behind you. Your divine feminine, aka Gaia, is leading the way with you as well. Let's grab you guys. So sorry about that. Let's grab you guys a few more cards. Whoop, whoop. There we go, running. You guys have Archangel Michael. You're protected through this. He has got your back. Don't worry. No matter what the outcome of this big move is, Archangel Michael is right there with you. He's one of your guardian angels. And when things get hard, this card a little different than a lot of times. So handsome is like, say lovey. Oh, so handsome. Oh, silliness. So, you are, again, protected. You've got your spirits. You've got your ancestors. You've got your guardian angel. And whoever this man or woman, whichever way this works, they all want the best for you. They all see you for who you really are and love that about you. So, oh, so handsome is like, oh, that silly girl. You've gone through a battle. Rough ones. Where once there was a treaty, you had to put that treaty flag down and say no more. And you had to battle it back out. But once you made it through that, you got loving elementals that are right there with you. Again, this is a birth. This is a new way of being. And absolutely beautiful. This is like the Three of Cups energy. Okay, you guys? Roses in this deck are like cups. So this is a very joyous time. Celebrations. Working again with your elementals, aka like your fairies. You might have a fury, actually, the way that came out. So keep an eye for that. We're releasing our old ways. Letting go of the ego. Letting go of the fight of the ego. Learning to master ourselves. And learning to speak our truth. With Archangel Gabriel right there with us to lead the way, to sound the horn to our new way with the ascent. This is beautiful. I'm proud of you guys. It's never easy to shift our way of being. It's never easy for all of the groups to say no more. To say, I deserve and I'm going to create better. You're all having some different paths, some unknown paths. But again, you're always protected, you're always loved, and you're always guided through these paths. So take a deep breath, everybody. No matter which group or which different groups, because sometimes we'll resonate with more than one, you will be protected as you go forward. Just take that deep breath. Listen to your heart source. Listen to that inner knowing. Listen to your guides. Because that new commitment to yourselves is going to be absolutely worth it. This is a contract of sorts. For some of you, it could be a legal contract, like a home, a marriage, a business deal. It doesn't always have to relate to love, but it's a commitment. It could be, again, the commitment to yourself of, I will be, I will do, and I will become better. So, this is absolutely beautiful, everybody. I am always very proud of you all. No matter what struggles you're going through, I will always send you love and light. And I wish you all the absolute best as we start to walk into a new year. May it bring us all 10 times better than what we went through in 2020. And as I reminded to everybody in the last readings that I have done, the mantra for us this year that I keep telling everybody, because Spirit wants everybody to know this, so we can all keep going forward with it. 2021 will be 10 times better in all areas. And reiterate, all areas. Do not leave them any little wiggle room. It's kind of like working with the Fae. You leave them wiggle room, they're going to take that wiggle. So you tell the source, you tell the universe what we're going to do this year. We are going to have a better year in all areas, times 10. And on that note, I wish you all the best, and much love and light, my sweet soul tribe. Take care.